European Athletics Championships with us here in Budapest. As you can see, Linford, Christie and Roger Black are with us. Linford, of course, won the 100 metres title in these championships 3 times running. And we found out Linford, the only other British runner, John Archer, in 1946. Have you heard of him, John Archer?
No, never heard of him at all.
We've dug that up. So John Archer won it in 1946 and you 3 times. But it looks, from what we've seen, as though Britain could win a gold medal again.
Oh, it does indeed. It seems to me that it's going to be a 1, 2, 3. They all looked very, very impressive in their second round, and the other guys just don't seem to be able to have anything to answer them.
Yeah. Do you want to have a look at Devonish for us? Marlon Devonish's run?
Well, again, with Marlon, he's starting really, really well. He seems to be hitting it right in the money. And once he's up, his pickup is pretty good. Once he's upright, again, you know, it looks pretty easy there. There's a lot more to come. There he has a little glance, you know, to the side. And, I mean, this is only the second round, and normally, you know, you'll see what's going to happen between the semis and the final, but it just seems like the Britain's going to be there 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's rare to get a 1, 2, 3 in the European Championships, isn't it?
I think the last time we did it was in the 800 metres.
Yeah.
Tom McKean's, Steve Cram, Seb Coe, I think, way back in 1986. Is that right?
Right. It would be terrific if they could do it. Darren Campbell.
Yeah,
Darren Campbell was next. You have another look at that one for us.
I mean, Darren has impressed me here. He didn't have a great start. We'll wait for the start. So he's not had a great start, but the way he just now comes through and just goes straight through the field, and he's so domineering in this race. He's so relaxed, and you could see on his face, you know, this man is a man with a mission. He's just running as well as I've ever seen him. I don't know if you're his coach. I mean, he just looks fabulous.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this year he's a lot more consistent than he's been in other years. I think since he came back from football, I mean, he ran 10:13 and then he ran, I think, 10:17. But this year he's just running very, very consistent.
Some of our viewers won't know that he did play football professionally, didn't he? And,
oh, yes, semi-pro, I think.
Semi-pro,
yeah.
Wasn't he? With Plymouth, was he?
I think so. I've got too much in the football.
Not too much. I think it was with Plymouth, but he's got a chance to play professional football or be an athlete at this level. He's a lucky man in many ways. Dwain Chambers, they've all done sort of similar times, haven't they, in those second rounds?
Well, I mean, to me it seems that Dwain, out of the 3 guys, was running the hardest. If you look on his face, he looked very aggressive. He looked like he was up for it, and he's working pretty hard there. And he looks across at a guy, and I mean, it's nice sometimes to do that, but then it gives the guy 10% more adrenaline and more humps to go out there and get you next.
He admitted himself he was a bit naughty at the end of it, as he put it.
Look at his face there. I mean, there's a man with determination. What's going to be interesting tomorrow in the semi and the final is that these 3 guys know they're obviously all from the same country. They've run against each other time and time again, and they know there's a lot at stake. And they've all got a lot more. They can all run faster, and it's going to be a real psychological battle tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we might as well just have a look at the 4th heat that took place as well, which will be ready for us in a minute. We're hearing, aren't we? And we'll have a look at that in a second or so. But we've got the 800 metres coming up, the women's 800 metres. Diane Modal, very experienced. I think it's about a 4th European Championship. She will go in that. But she's
had a lot of trials and tribulations in between. So.
She certainly has.
Very nice to see her back after all that. You know, to come back at this level, it's, you know, I think it's superb.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we are now going to look at that 4th heat. So just go through that again for us, Ross.
Well, I mean, sorry. What surprised me that Tilli is up there. I mean, Tilli has been around even longer than I have.
37, isn't it?
36 or something like that. But again, the guy on paper, Marcoullides, there right in the middle in the black shorts, wasn't very impressive. And I'm not sure where the guy is on the outside. I think he's from one of the former Eastern Bloc country. I mean, he got out there, put everybody under pressure, and the Greek guy had to come through and, you know, win it. And the standard really is not something that I'd be impressed with, because, I mean, guys are getting through running 10:3s and stuff like that. And apart from what they do tomorrow winning it, it's going to be very difficult for the European champion to actually get races in Europe in the Grand Prix circuits, because the standard is not very good.
Okay. Well, the semi-finals tomorrow, 5:20, and that final of the men's 100 metres tomorrow evening at 7:35, and a gold medal for Britain, we're saying, maybe gold, silver and bronze. We will find out tomorrow. Men's 10,000 metres final coming up tonight in about half an hour or so, but right now, It's the 800 metres. There's Diane Modal for Britain going in the first of these heats. Here's Stuart Story.